Okay, hi everyone. I'm Ember. I'm come from Taiwan. It's so honored to be here. Can have the listen with the Sandra teacher. So first, important thing is Sandra teacher is really handsome. Is very human and really nice. So I think if you have the chance, you definitely will choose the Sandra teacher to be your, you know master or your guide to teaching you for English. Thank you.
Thank, thank you so much, Amber. And for this video, we are going to practice like an Indian accent. So I would be speaking more likely to be the Indian person. So my accent would be Indian because it is the video to make you practice to become familiar with the Indian English. Yes, so please go on. Thank you so much to have me here.
Okay, so back to our topic. I think I really want to know why teacher you want to be a teacher. Why what reason why you want to be a teacher? Because for my personally, I think to be a teacher needs to many passion. So I want to know why.
Okay, very good question you asked me, and I would like to tell you that it is Teachers' Day in India today. Today is 5 September, and on 5 September, in the remembrance of one of the person called Radha Krishna Sarvapalli, Teachers' Day is celebrated. It is not International Teachers' Day; it is Indian Teachers' Day, which is celebrated in India. Now, coming back to your question, you ask me why I choose to become a teacher, right? So,
Yes.
since you said like a teacher needs more patience, so when I was in my early age, I found like I'm a very passionate person. I have patience in my personality. I can wait for the things to happen. I can bear many things. I can tolerate the situations. So, taking these qualities and along with this, I found like while when I was with my friends and I used to communicate with my friends, people used to listen to me very eagerly. They feel like the way I communicate, the way I describe the thing, it is really very humble and people keen to love to listen to me. So that makes me like if I become a teacher and I would be speaking with so many people in different nationality, that will be really very amazing for the people as well as for me. So being a teacher, it is not like I am getting very much tired. You ask me like it is whether late at night, early in the morning, afternoon, evening, any time you ask me, I'm ready for the class and I never get tired. I feel always energetic whenever I teach in the classroom. So this is the reason like I became a teacher.
Wow, so fantastic. So be a teacher is your first job teacher?
No, I did many different jobs before becoming a teacher. Like if I tell you about my last job, so I used to work with Facebook. I was a technical recruiter where I used to work for Facebook for different locations like San Diego, San Mateo, Washington, San Francisco. So these are my locations where I used to work and I used to call to the people. I used to take their interview, prepare job descriptions. And that was my job, like to interact with the people and to tell them different kind of things. Now you may have my question like why I left the job because if I was working with Facebook, I had to be continue with that, right?
Oh, so you teacher you used to live in San Francisco?
No, I used to live in India. I used to work from home. So I used to work for those locations. Working in India, I used to work for those locations because it was an online job. I was working for Facebook online where I used to deal with the people in different nationality. So the thing is, the job was really very interesting. I was enjoying it, but since it was a night job, like I have to, awake for the whole night. And I found like by doing this activity, I like
Oh,
my hair started falling down. I started getting bald. So I thought like, oh, if I continue with this job, then I will be no more. There will be no more hair on my head. So I decided like not to continue with that job. And my doctor said to me like, you can leave that job because if you want to get hair, either you can have job in Facebook or you can have your hair. So I thought like it is good to take hair because earning money will be the lifelong journey where you can keep on earning money and I will be earning money no matters. Then I thought about hairs because I feel hair plays a very important role into your personality. And this is why I
yeah,
left the job. Yeah.
yeah. Think you made a good choice because right now I look at you. Your hair is very rich. You know.
Right. Yeah. And I did work on it because after leaving that job, I slept for the whole nights. Like I used to sleep by 10 p.m. and wake up at 8 p.m. So 8 to 9 hours sleep I took every day. This is why like my hair is a very, strong. and I can make different styles on my hair. Yeah, so I proud to be have like my hair.
Okay, thank you for sharing. And another thing I curious is there why Indian, accent is so special? So if I want to, more familiar with Indian accent, how can I do?
The thing is, first of all, one language has many accents. Just like English, if we talk about, English has many accents. Since you're talking to me and I'm an Indian, so I speak Indian accent. If you go to UK, you will find like the people will speak British accent. If you go to Australia,
Yes.
the English will become Australian accent. So different dialect have different way of speaking. This is why we see the kind of difference in the language we find. Now your next question is to how to be familiar with the Indian English, right? So it is like to find out the way Indian people pronounce. There are three main things the people, Indian people, take in the brain. However, they don't know how they are speaking because they are mimic. They are like doing mimicry. They are copying the other people. For example, if I'm a teacher in India, if I am teaching a student saying like, this is not my capacity to jump from this wall, capacity, but actually it is capacity. So since we were told that we need to say capacity, not capacity, we were told that we have to say tomato. So this is why we don't say tomato. So what happens? Because we were destined, the teachers taught us like that. And this is why we are copying it. But I found out the reason, like how people are doing it. So there are three things, as I said. The first is sound. Different. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So different, I mean, sounds are pronounced in a different way. For example, like the T sound, like in India, the T is very strong T sound. You say tomato, tiger, time, toothpaste, tailor, and temple, temperature. The T sound, T. We say like a T. We make our mouth become like, we strongly push hit our tongue on the front teeth and say T, tiger. But in America, like we say tiger, tomato, temple, temperature. The temperature was really very high. So like we said, temperature. So this is how like,
Wow, teacher, your answer, transfer is really smoothly. Make me so surprised. American accent and UK accent, even is Indian accent. It's really
yeah,
smoothly.
I did
Yes.
practices to change, to swing, like to change, to switch from one accent to another one. I did much practices, and this is why you can like find the difference. Like a water, I need to drink some water. You can see this is a glass in my hand, and I'm about to drink the water. Now I'm changing this into Indian accent. I have a glass of water in my hand, and I'm going to drink the water. Water, water.
It's really amazing.
Yeah, it's
Really
amazing.
amazing talker, right?
Amazing Tiger, right? Absolutely. So this is one way, like the sound. The second we can have is stress. The stress, emphasis. While Indian people speak, they can give interest, stress on anything anywhere they want. For example, we say address, address. I don't know his address, address, address. Can you tell me your address? Address, address. So, like people, they give stress on another word. Okay, like I am very happy. I'm very
Yes.
happy. Happy,
Happy.
happy, happy. So, giving stress is the another way to make a language become beautiful. As per the Indian American Pronunciation Organization or Association, I mean, as per the international rules for pronunciation, the stress should be given where the phonetic symbol is designed. Okay, for example, you say interesting, interesting, interesting. So there are three ways to say interesting, interesting, interesting. Right.
Yes.
Like so how in India people they are very free. First of all, they use Indian accent. Secondly, they use the sound they are made by. The last one is when they speak English, they don't focus on the kind of syllable or phonetic symbol or anything. Even sometimes they miss punctuation marks. In India, people, when they speak, they go with the flow. They don't take pauses. For example, if I have to say something about Taiwan, so I have two ways to say. Either I can say an American accent or I can say in India. So when I say an American accent, I would say Taiwan is a really nice country. The people of Taiwan are really very polite. I have got many students from Taiwan, and when I communicate with them, I feel that they are really very helping. They help me by giving different kind of suggestions. Sometimes I ask them about different locations, and there are many good foods we have in Taiwan. People love to eat. Now, this is in American accent. Now, if I have to say in Indian accent, how would I say? I would say Taiwan is a nice country where people love to visit Taiwan because the Taiwanese food is very good, and people in Taiwan, they have different kind of night markets. The night markets are full of different foods like a stinky tofu, rice dumpling, hot pot. And people, when they visit to India, they face problem because the Indian people, they speak faster, and when they communicate with the Indian guy, they find that it is not very easy for them to understand. Then they find out the teacher, and the teacher teach them. So it happens because the people of India, they are very polite and they are very helping in their nature, and they always help the people when they come to there in the help of need. So like blah 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 blah, it's going on.
Sure. Teacher, is a normal speed for Indian accent?
Yeah,
Is every
generally
Indian accent speaking English
not.
speak like
No, I am somewhat faster. People generally speak somewhat, slower than this. But yes, most of the people, generally people, they speak faster. It is not like in English, any language they are speaking in. I mean, like I can speak three to four languages. So people, whether they speak in Indian language or they speak English, they generally speak faster. I mean, this is in their genetics. It is in their habitual action. So they speak intentionally, they speak faster.
Okay, so if next week I have the meeting with a really, Indian people, they speak English speak just like you, or more
No, no, no,
slowly.
not like me. It will be somewhat slower. So you will not be having this kind of problem. I mean, they will be speaking slowly. So don't worry. I mean, you won't be having this kind of problem. Don't worry about it.
Oh, so you are top level, just like when I play the video game, you are the really difficult level, right?
Yes, I am the one of the highest difficult level.
Okay, so once I understand what you're talking about, so that's meaning I can easy to understand truly Indian people accent, right?
Yeah, right. Absolutely. If you understand me, then you can understand anybody from India. And this is
Okay,
why, like all the time, I speak with you in Indian accent so that you can have more and more practices.
okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, you can ask me more questions. I will be giving you the answers.
Okay, so teacher, how about you? Just like you mentioned, you can speak maybe different accent, maybe
Yeah,
Indian and UK and American or another. Is they really difficult or hard to learn? Different accent. I think the basic is English language, but you need to teaching or learn different accent. I think it's a really you know hard
challenging.
way.
Mm,
Yes.
absolutely. I mean, if you learn Scottish or Australian, it is similar to American one because the way they pronounce is somewhat different. Like in a British accent, you don't need to stretch the vocabulary. In American, we generally, while we are speaking, we short the words, like we say going, not going. On some of the American accent, we silent the T. Like we don't say wanted, we say wanted, wanted. We wanted to ask you international, not international. It's international. Okay, like we don't say internet, we say internet. There is an internet. Yeah. So there is slight change, but it's not difficult to learn all these accents. The only accent which is difficult to learn to understand would be like Indian accent because it is neutral. Australian, you might have listen. I mean, when you watch the Hollywood movies or when you interact with the people, you may listen like Australian or Scottish or British or American. It is very common. But when we talk about the Indian accent, it is somewhat difficult. I mean, people are not usually speak. I mean, the people generally you meet with are not all Indian. This is why. Indian accent is somewhat difficult to understand for the people. And I said like the reason. First, they speak fast. Second is the phonetic symbol. The last one is the sound. They sound in a different way. We are very clear. So each and every word is pronounced clearly, like a first, not first. We say girl. We say girl. Girl. I saw a girl, not girl. There was a girl.
Color is what, teacher?
Girl. We say girl. I saw a
Color
girl.
is what?
Girl is like there's a small girl in my house. Girl. I saw a girl. You know, girl,
Girl,
dude.
girl, Girl,
Girl.
right?
Yes, you say girl, but it is like a
Oh,
girl. In Indian accent, we say girl.
okay, girl. Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
girl. Yeah. Okay, let me ask you some questions to you now, and you may have to give my answer. And I would be asking you in Indian accent, so
Yes.
don't worry. So, um, how
Okay.
is life? How is life in Taiwan? Like, if I compare life from India to Taiwan, what kind of changes I can have? Like, so can you describe me the life? How is it life in Taiwan?
How is life in Taiwan? Oh, one thing
Mhm.
important thing I can share with you. Once
Okay.
stay in Taiwan, you never need to worry about the food, you know. Taiwan always have the restaurant open to 24 hour. You never
Oh.
need to worry when you just, wake up in,
Uh-huh.
maybe 2 a.m. or 3 p.m. You always can find a place to eat. So you never, definitely don't need to be, hungry. So, and the second, Taiwan is really small. That's also meaning you don't need to worry about the transportation. You can, easy to go anywhere by can take MRT or speed training or
Mm-hmm.
something. You can, easy to get everywhere you want to go. So I think two things, food and the transportation is a advantage for live in Taiwan. And the third, but most important thing is most Taiwanese people are really nice and really polite. So you don't need to be worried. You will get nervous to stay with Taiwanese people.
That's a good thing. The Taiwanese people are very
Yes.
helpful. They are very polite.
So,
I,
welcome to
Mhm.
Taiwan, teacher.
Okay, I will definitely come to Taiwan. Now, can you tell me like one thing, why should I come to Taiwan? I mean, what is the very famous thing about Taiwan that people love to visit?
Luck to West, maybe. Oh, party one always is Taiwanese people is really polite and nice to get along with. And the
Mhm.
second is Taiwanese food is really delicious. So if you have the chance, you definitely need to try. Yes.
If I talk about the food, what kind of food is there? I mean, there are different foods we have. So which food you are talking about?
We have the most famous food in whole world. Name will be
Uh-huh.
bubble tea. It's just like a beverage or like a drink. You can see whole around the world.
Mhm.
Yes. So if you have the chance to come to Taiwan, I will recommend you to drink that beverage. Bubble tea.
Bubble tea and oolong tea. Oolong tea is also there.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Also famous in the world.
That's great. And I also would like to know about what is something that we need to think about in Taiwan. I mean, that we should be aware of, that we should I mean, something which is not something which we should be fearful of. I mean, what is something that we should fear from?
Fear for meaning what, teacher?
I
Visit?
mean, yeah, I mean, for example, if you come to India, I would say you should be careful from the people, like from the thieves, because people may steal your money. So, what is something like I need to be careful about in Taiwan?
Oh, so careful about in Taiwan. Maybe you just need to careful is you need to carry enough money because in Taiwan we have many, delicious restaurant. We don't offer credit card
Hmm.
or some Apple Pay or Light Pay, so you only can pay for cash. Yes, just like that.
Okay.
For the bad thing or impulsive things, I think the answer is no because I think the Taiwanese people are always nice and polite. So you don't need to worry about the stuff or something bad thing. Just
Oh.
carry a happy heart and open mind in Taiwan. Yes.
Okay. In case if I lose my money in Taiwan and if I need help from somewhere, do people help by giving money or by helping by giving the things, or people don't help?
Oh, people, if you lose your wallet or bag in
Mhm.
the street, just go to the police station. They always, some nice people can carry your things to the police officer. So just go to the police officer. You can, always find your money or your bag back.
Oh, so you can get it back.
Yes, always, definitely. Even
Oh.
even just, maybe it's a really, small dollar, you can always
Uh-huh.
get back.
Wow, that's something very interesting. So does it happen with you? I mean, have you ever lost your wallet or something and you got it back?
Oh, yes, my mother used to lose those their wallets in the
Mm-hmm.
market, but she find his wallet is disappeared, so she go to a police officer and some nice person just carry her back to the police office, and finally she bring back her
Mm-hmm.
wallet.
Wow.
Yes.
How about the phone? If somebody lost the phone, do they get it back? The phone?
Phone.
Yeah,
Yes,
phone.
always. Yes, not just, even just like you lose your phone or forgot your phone in the toilet, maybe in a department store or someplace. You can always, just like, for example, if I lose my phone in the department store, and I
Mm-hmm.
always, go to the information desk. And finally, I will, bring my iPhone back. Some nice people will bring my phone to the information desk.
All right.
Yes.
So we don't need to worry about, I mean, we should take more money so that we can buy more food. Now, one thing I would like to know, I mean, if I talk about the Taiwanese people, what is something that we should not do that they can hurt them?
Not do.
Yeah.
Mm, maybe just, speak with local person more polite because we are also polite to, get along with you. So for my personally, I also want to make some polite to me. I think that's for, each other need to more polite, just like this.
Yeah. So we need to be more and more polite when we talk to the people.
Yes, definitely. I think not just for Taiwanese people, for any country or any person, you always need to more polite, right?
You're right, absolutely right. I agree with you. Now, is there
Yes,
any place or something you would like to recommend that we can visit while we are in Taiwan? Is there any
of
place that we
course.
should visit? Yeah.
Some foreigner or visitor come to Taiwan, they always choose, Taiwan market to visit
Hmm.
because, the market always, provides some really newly thing like food or some, some funny toys always first come in the night market. So if only place you can choose, I definitely will recommend you is night market.
Night market. Which night market? There are many night markets in Taiwan. Which one should we go for?
I think more important, more not important, more famous night market is Shiling Night Market.
Taipei.
The Yes, in Taipei, capital,
Mhm.
Taipei is our capital. They have
Yeah.
many different night markets. So when no matter you in any place in Taipei, you always can find some fun place, just like the market, night market, or some yes, just like night market.
So night markets are the places I should go for because they're really very
Yes.
beautiful. Hmm. And
Yes.
okay, this is like about the night market. And how is the weather like in Taiwan generally, like when it is summer, winter, or like a rainy season?
Uh, uh, Definitely, I will recommend you is spring or autumn because in
Mm-hmm.
Taiwan we have really different season. Summer is really hot
Mm-hmm.
make me want to die, and the winter is really cold make me to die too. So I
Okay.
definitely will recommend you is spring and or autumn. Yes, maybe
Autumn.
just like yeah, maybe just like in October or November.
Mm-hmm.
It will not really hard.
October or November.
Yes.
So in October and November, is it like a rainy season or what kind of weather it is?
Not at yes. In October or November, yes, it's really not really. Maybe it's a rainy season, but some place in Taiwan is really how can I say drier. Maybe in the
Mm-hmm.
south of Taiwan you can choose to because they are not they don't have many raining day.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yes.
So for how many months the rain is there? I mean, is it for 3 months or 4 months?
That depending on your how can I say your decision or your place. That's
Mm-hmm.
different. Just like you in Taipei, we always running in autumn. And if you in Kaohsiung, Kaohsiung is our, sword capital in Taiwan. Their rainy season is summer. So
Okay.
depending on your location, you will meet different rainy season.
Wow. So different weathers have different locations.
Yes.
Okay. And how about the traveling? How do people travel from one place to another one? Is it by rail, by car, by bus, by MRT, by high speed rail, or how?
Okay, if just like me, if you live in the Taipei, you can always transport by MRT. It's really convenient. But if you want to cross another city, I definitely will recommend you choose speed train. It's really
Okay.
speed. You can
Mm-hmm.
go to anywhere in Taiwan with these two different transportation.
Mm-hmm. And how about the private car? Do people have their own car?
Private card is what teacher? Credit card?
Uh, not car. It's car, driving car. And people have
Oh,
their car or not?
oh yes, yes, yes. Almost Taiwan people can drive the car. Yes.
How about you?
So,
Mm-hmm.
yes, me too. I always drive the car. So, but I don't really like to drive in holiday because we always have serious traffic jam in
Mm-hmm.
capital.
Okay.
So I rather than to choose MRT.
Ah, so you
Yes.
generally go outside by MRT, not by your own car.
Yes, because not only for traffic jam, I also need to worry about the parking place.
Yeah, that's the
Yes,
main problem we have, the parking place.
yes. And you know what? Parking free is really
Mm-hmm.
expensive in Taipei.
Oh, really? How much?
Yes. How much? Maybe for in the maybe We have the really expensive section like Xin Yi Chu. The parking fee is maybe 100 NTD for 1 hour.
My God, 100
Yes,
entity. How much is it?
yes,
Let me check it with USD or my
yes,
countries. Okay, so it's 100 entity, right?
yes, 100.
Oh my God, it's around like a 289 Indian rupees, and it becomes
Yes,
for
it's
1 hour.
really,
And
yes, it's
okay,
really expensive, right, teacher?
absolutely, and it's $3.29 US dollar,
Yes,
3.29. Okay, and
yes.
if I say like for, I mean, if you stay there for maybe 3 to 4 hours, it changes, right?
What do you mean, teacher?
I mean, for example, it is for 1 hour, 100 entity. But if, for example, if you have the car for 2 hours, then 200 entity.
Of course.
Oh my goodness, it's a very, I mean, I would say it's expensive, very
Yes, really
expensive.
expensive. Yeah, that's why I always choose, tech by MRT.
No, that's a good decision. I mean, everybody, even we should always travel by public transport. We should not go with the own or the private car. That's very expensive. We should avoid this.
Teacher, teacher, speak
Yeah,
to the drive. May I ask one question?
of course, you can go ahead.
It, yes, is any, just like you, is no more Indian people will always drive the car, or you can, take like maybe just like for example for MRT or some bus for traveling.
Yeah, we have got trains are there, buses are there, and you can have
Okay.
private cabs. So people travel by different modes of transportation. And it is not like everybody in India knows about driving or they have their own car. Many people, they don't have cars and they don't drive the car and they don't like to drive the car.
Teacher, is car in India is expensive or cheaper?
Both varieties are there. Like if you go for some Indian brands, they are very cheaper. But if you go for some international brands, they are like expensive. So usually the price of a car is around,
Oh, so depending.
yeah, if I say in, let me give you like for how much money do you need to have to buy a car? Like just a moment. Uh, to NTD. Okay, I'm just giving you your countries.
Okay.
Okay, it's 68,000. 68,000 NTD, you can buy one car. 68,000, 68K.
Oh, oh, but I think it's not really cheaper. I
Um,
think 68,000 is so expensive for me.
yeah. So which car do you have?
So, teacher, oh, so sorry, teacher?
Yeah, I mean, which car
Sorry, teacher,
brand do you
what do
have?
you mean?
I mean, your car brand. Which car do you have?
Oh,
Volvo. It's Volvo.
now right now I Ford.
Ford. Okay, Ford is not
Ford. Ford.
yeah, Ford. Ford is the name of the company. Which model?
Which one? Focus.
Focus. Okay, Ford Focus.
Yes, Ford. Ford is American brand.
Yeah, Ford is an American brand. So Ford is the brand, and what is the sub brand? Like a Ford EcoSport, Ford. So what is like the sub brand? Ford
Sub brand EcoBoost.
EcoBoost. Ford EcoBoost, right?
Yes.
Ah, Ford EcoBoost. Okay.
Yes.
Because in India we have got Ford EcoSport. EcoSport.
Oh, so you have the Ford too, right?
No, I don't have Ford. I have Maruti Suzuki.
Oh, Suzuki.
Suzuki, right?
Suzuki is Japan's brand, right, teacher?
Yeah, it's Japanese plus Indian mixed brand.
Oh, I think Suzuki is a good brand, teacher. Good
Yeah,
shoes.
absolutely. Yeah, it's right, really nice, and we enjoy that.
Yes,
Okay,
definitely.
you're having some questions. You were about to ask me a question, and then I stopped. You can ask me with the question. What the question you were having?
Maybe for my personally, if one day I can go
Mhm.
to, visit to India, which place you will, definitely recommend me to visit? Capital or some, different city?
Different city. I would
Yes, maybe
recommend
not
you.
capital. Maybe
Yeah. No,
yes.
this is not the capital city. Capital is Delhi, and I would not like you to go to capital city because it's a much rush hour, and you won't enjoy that. So I would say like you should come to MP, and in MP there is a city called Indore, and that's really very beautiful.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which place is beautiful? Is the landscape or person or
Uh,
some, different?
landscape, buildings, places, environment, people, everything will be better. I mean, especially I would say for the landscape.
Landscape
Yeah,
is
beautiful
for mountain
landscape.
or is it for mountain or for the sea?
Mountain and greenery.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Even I will share some videos with you. We are on WhatsApp.
Okay,
I will share
maybe.
some of the videos. Yeah, I will share some of my videos with you on WhatsApp.
Okay, please, teacher.
Sure, definitely. And now I would like to say that in 1 minute, this meeting will finish automatically. So before it finishes, we can summarize the topic. So, um,
Okay.
okay, thank you so much for giving me the chance to speak in your session. And thank you so much for giving your time to have in this video as well. And yes, thanks a lot. And if you want to say something, you can say.
For me, I also thank you, teacher, because for, after I think it's our, ninth section, right? I think
Yeah.
after this ninth section, I really familiar with Indian accent. So that's why it's my, important purpose to familiar with Indian accent. So finally, I think I reached the goal. So I really thank you about you, teacher. In the future, I will buy another more section our the class for you to more familiar with Indian accent. Thank you. And for everyone, I always, want to recommend you. Sanjay teacher is a really nice teacher. Even you want to familiar you for Indian accent or something, or even it's American accent, like he always can help with you and always kind to solve your problem or understand your mindset. So good, teacher.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Thank you a lot.